Okay, you guys, so yesterday was the red carpet premiere for the Disney film Mufasa, where Beyonce and Blue Ivy are being featured as the voices for Kiara and Nala in this film. The fans are extremely outraged because Jay Z showed up at the premiere. Now, if you're not up to date, Jay Z is being accused of raping a 13-year-old girl alongside with Diddy in the year 2000. Now, he has spoken out and basically said these allegations are not true, but people are outraged that he showed up. They felt like he shouldn't have even been there. Not only that, fans feel like him showing up at this premiere was a distraction that him and Beyonce put together to try to get people's minds away from the allegations. And this is what people had to say. The narcissism. Supporting your daughter doesn't mean you need to always be present. Considering you have allegations of raping a minor making national news, you take the focus off of her knowing all eyes will be on you. Aim these allegations. Lame ass. If I were very publicly being sued for the blank blank of a child, the last thing I would do is attend the premiere of a children's movie. Lion King comes out in 10 days. The premiere was literally yesterday, which is why the clip dropped. So how the F are they being distracting? It takes years to finish an animated movie. If anything, the Jay Z allegations were calculated SMH. Number one, Blue Ivy is so tall and beautiful. Number two, I get the PR logic reappearing as a united family, but an unselfish parent would have stayed home. In my opinion, using your daughter's event for reputation management when you know your presence will shift media focus. But I feel like this is a situation where you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, because had he not shown up, people would be saying that's a sign of guilt. So I felt like he was like, look, I'm going to show up for my daughter's event because either way it goes, I'm going to get scrutinized. But y'all let me know what you think. Do you think it was appropriate for him to show up at her event? Do you think what he did took the focus off of Blue Ivy? Y'all let me know what you think in the comments below. But moving on to the next story. Okay, you guys, so Cardi B is pissed. So in October, somebody, she doesn't know who, called CPS on her and her kids. Now, this launched an investigation that she is still dealing with till this day. It's been months, and she says CPS will not let up on her or her kids, and she is so fed up. I want you guys to take a listen and let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. But that's all I have for you, and I'll talk to you later.
So I don't know if you remember in October, when I said that somebody did a prank, not even a prank, because this is not even a prank. Somebody was being malicious, and I will say is a hater or a fan. I don't think it's like a op, or I don't feel like it's nobody. I just feel like, of course, it's internet shit. Somebody called CPS on me, right? CPS came to my house at 2 in the morning, and then it's like, yeah, because got a little text. So yeah, so CPS came to my house and everything, and they was like, we need to speak to one of the parents, blah blah blah, because we having some accusations that the kids are being abused. So I was hospitalized in California, so my baby father had to fly to New York to meet these people. So these people go to my house, right? These people go to my house. This because it's like these people go to my house. They went up and down in my house, open my fridge, interview my mom, interview my cousin, interview my baby dad, interview my children, make my kids show their stomach, make my kids show their arms, make my kids show their thing. This gonna ask my daughter, mind you, like my daughter, like y'all already know how culture is. Like she's very preppy. Like she practically lives in a glamorous bubble. Like so she practically live in a glamorous bubble. She's very spoiled. Like it's like she practically gets everything. And even when she gets in trouble, like she don't even really get screamed at. You know what I'm saying? Because she's such a good kid. This bitch gonna be asking my kids, like, do mommy hit you? Do you see drugs in the house? Do you see this and that in the house? And as she asking those questions, I'm on FaceTime in the hospital bed, and my baby dad is like, in the presence. And I'm cursing her out because it's like, yo, the fact that my kids have to go through this is so annoying. And it really pisses me the off. Like, it's like, one thing that I do and my baby's father do, like, it's like we are like such great parents. And so then after that, we're asking her questions, and I'm gonna show you. I look so chopped because I'm in the hospital. I'm asking her, like, it's like, so anybody could just give a call, and every single time they call your line, y'all could just come to my house and come harassing us when you want to and how you and when you feel like it. Shit, it's crazy. So then they've been harassing to get my children school information. Mind you, I know my kid's school is going to see this video, but I been like, no, because the claims that they made, you already interview my kids. You interview my kids for 30 minutes and you want to go to my kid's school to ask them questions. And that's the type that bothers me, because on my son's school, I spent $35,000 a year. On my daughter's school, I spent $45,000 a year. And I'm not even one of those parents that just send my kids to school and just send them to just school and whatever. Like, I'm a parent that volunteer for shit. As y'all can see, I'm a parent that every single time that like my kids have an event like trick or treat trunk, I spend hundreds of dollars decorating the trunk of my car, pleasing my kids. Whenever my daughter has an event, a school event, I'm there all the time. When there's a presentation about kids, I'm there all the time. Parent-teacher conference, I'm there all the time. Like, I'm a real active mother. But it just bothers me that I will have CPS go to my kid's school. Mind you, my kids are one of the few kids that are colored. And on top of that, they have young parents that stick out like a thumb. So it's just like, for that type of, like, y'all want to go and interview schools, then blah, 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 because y'all want to do too much is annoying. So now, a month later, because I didn't give them my kids' information, now they want to fake come back to my house again, interview my kids, look at my kids, tell them to raise their pants and blah, blah, blah. And they're also asking me for my brand new daughter's information and her name and all that stuff. And it's like, why are you harassing me for my daughter's information? What that has to do with anything? And then on top of that, like, it's like, my daughter doesn't even have a social security because I don't want nobody knowing her name, her information, anything. So why are you harassing me, and you're harassing me, and you're harassing me, and you're harassing me about my daughter's information, my brand new daughter information? You know the claim was bogus. You went up and down in my home. You check my kids. Like, literally, you check my kids. You interview my kids. And it's like, yo, whoever, like, first of all, y'all don't even be knowing this because I stay quiet, but it's literally on social media. I remember this one time that they called the cops saying that somebody got shot in my house in Georgia. And there was cops that went to my house with rifles, putting guns on Offset Uncle's head. We stayed quiet about it. Every other time, people are calling the cops on our house. Mind you, nobody lived there but Offset Uncle in Georgia. Now, y'all take it too far, involving my kids. And it's so crazy because with this case, a frivolous case, I have to spend money on a lawyer. And it's so wicked. So wicked. But on my mama, whoever who you is, you probably a ass or a retarded ass fan. Whoever did this on my mama, real bad crosses finna come to your way. Real bad crosses. In the name of the Lord Jesus, fucking curse you, because a lot of y'all just don't have any boundaries. Any boundaries when it comes to anything. To anything. Like, sometimes this is the type of, I mean, like, y'all be so mad at celebrities. Oh, y'all mad at celebrities. They just live a better life than me. I hate my life because I have to work so hard. And y'all just think celebrities just don't work hard. But the we having to deal with, It's insane.